climate change activists have gone too far. Over the weekend, climate protesters have decided to glue themselves to the floor in the Porsche museum. But here's the funniest part, I think, and it low-key has me dead. So here it says, staff simply left, turning off the heat and the lights rather than calling the police. So before I start the next part of the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It would help me out a lot. And if you don't, you'll probably end up on the floor glued to there. But you might be next to the Porsche, so it might be okay. First off, we got these absolute goofballs stuck to the floor like a rat that ran over a glue trap. And it turns out that staff members brought them food and drinks to eat, but they thought of this as purely a facade. These protesters are somewhat hypocrites. I wanted to point out this tweet right here where the protester said, "I simply wanted to highlight the director's hypocrisy in first saying that they wanted to support our right to protest and then carried out a series of action to drain our physical endurance." Basically saying not providing them buckets to pee or poop in, or not giving them food, which they had no obligation to. I wanted to point out this tweet right here, which just points out the hypocrisy of these people. You were treated nicely first, which was not something you could expect. Later, they didn't continue to bring you stuff you ordered. Lights and heat turned off at night as usual. I can't see no hypocrisy in this, which was the promise they didn't keep. Can't find material about that. In this tweet, Gianluca says, "It's very clear to me that you can't occupy somebody else's building and expect to be treated nicely." But in these tweets, it shows something else. He's complaining consistently that, oh, they didn't bring us food that we requested. Oh, they didn't give us medical attention for gluing ourselves to the floors, but this is their fault. These people claim that they're not being expected to be treated nicely or given the best care, but what they say literally goes against that. They're going in there, barging into these places, gluing themselves to the floor and expecting to be treated like princes and princesses. No, you get the police called on you and you get told to leave. This is a short little clip of some of the stuff they did. I don't really have any commentary for this, so I'll just let it play. You see, I'm not really against this whole climate change movement or anything, but I just think that there's some hypocrisy surrounding these protesters, such as using petroleum-based glue and then dumping into the ocean after. But the last thing I want to say is, why did they choose Porsche? They were literally one of the first companies to create hybrid supercars back in 2013. They are one of the #1 investors in creating clean, zero-emission synthetic fuel, and they have a plethora of both hybrid and electric vehicles to choose from. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'd like to remind you guys to please subscribe again. It would help me out a lot. Share the video to people you might think would like it, or if they don't like it, you just want to talk trash. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.